Everybody's got a price.
Okay. Anyways, welcome to. I don't even know what this is. We are the three-man band. Mike, I think the last time we did this, we were celebrating Grimace, so it's been a while. But here we are. We are in the members rotation studio extra content episode, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are. Two of the most handsome men under the umbrella. We got Cody. We got Mike. I guess we're just here to BS and talk about sports. Yes? No? Maybe so?
Think we got some live top 10 action, Kentucky and Tennessee going on right now that Cody's pretty popped up about.
Yeah, I am. Hopefully, we come out on top. I can mad trash talk tomorrow at work because there's a weirdo. He's a Tennessee fan. I hope you're watching, Chad, because your team sucks. It's okay. Kentucky is superior. Always
By the
will.
way,
Always has.
since we are looking for some good content and clickbait and all that good stuff, Cody, I do believe that you kind of have your own thing going on that you were doing before you joined the Clash of Conferences. I think you need to tell people about this.
I do. I have a gaming channel and a Call of Duty team. I wouldn't say we're the best, but we're damn good. It's pretty much me and three or four of my other buddies, best friends, I guess you would say. It's called Holler Boy Gaming. We usually play Call of Duty. Topher got it once. I felt sorry for him, I kind of gave up on it a little bit. He came back, beat me on the last minute, pick six, but it's okay. Beginner's luck. Anytime you want the rematch or the smoke there, Topher, you know where to find me.
Where can
Twitch.
people find you? I think that's that you have a channel, don't you?
Yep, twitch.tv/Mr. Gentry 502. And you can see a live ass whooping of Topher on Madden.
How many guys in this,
I might have to check
this
that out.
umbrella play Madden, by the way?
I think Patty he plays Madden, or if not Madden, it's college football. And I think Topher, I think somebody else said they played too, but I don't remember.
I
in the
think
group
Lewis
chat.
might play.
Maybe that's who it was.
Tony P?
Tony P might play too. There was a lot of trash talk at one point. I remember a lot of text messages flying back and forth about I'll whoop you, you whoop me, blah blah blah.
Oh my goodness. So actually, again, because we have the basketball podcast coming up, but again, obviously, we're gonna be talking about our home teams and whatnot. So one thing I would love to hear people's take on is what's this Jimmy Butler situation, because I think it just gets funnier by the day. So what is going on here, and what do you think is going to happen?
Players League, he's going to get what he wants. He's going to get traded. I mean, Miami can't just keep him on the bench all year.
No.
I'm lost with it. Like at first it was he was suspended for a couple games, and I guess that was because of the whole trade talk. Or
he was being insubordinate. The first time he come back and he kind of half-assed his way through a game and didn't really play that hard, and they were pissed about it, and they set him down for that. So then he came back, and the first or second game he came back, I guess he missed his flight. So he's like, you know what, I'll meet you guys there. And they were basically like, look, don't worry about it. If you ain't going to show up for the flight, then don't come at all. So he got suspended a second time. And then when he came back from that suspension, they told me he's going to be coming off the bench. And that didn't go well, and he left practice. So they suspended him now indefinitely a third time.
Wow. Yeah, because I saw a graphic. It came up on it was either Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it, or Facebook. And it said, before suspension and after the first suspension, and his numbers dropped dramatically. And I was like, I know he wanted out, but I didn't think it was that bad.
Yeah, him and Pat Riley have been in a pissing contest for a couple weeks now.
Shout out Pat Riley, because you're from Kentucky. I got your back. The hell with Jimmy Butler.
I mean, again, I know Butler's a good player. I just don't understand why someone who's managed to run their way out of town in 4 different franchises, he just gets to keep doing this and teams want him or would want. You know what I mean?
Where do you think he goes?
Phoenix.
Ooh.
I don't care. I think he might go to Golden State if they lower their asking price. But
that would be crazy. Either one of them.
Yeah, I don't know what they'd have to give up though, like Wiggins, because it's got to be the salaries have to match, right?
To an extent, yeah, usually.
Phoenix.
I think a lot of teams. I've been reading a lot about it. A lot of teams need to try to get a third team involved to help facilitate.
Yeah.
You know, you get a third team that has cap space, and you shoot them a couple draft picks just to take some weird contract on, and that's how they're going to try to get it done. They're hoping a couple of teams.
Yeah.
NBA trades are so weird when it goes more than two teams. Once it goes to like the three, four, it's like, what in the world?
I would just love to know what those phone calls are like. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking to Mike. Hey, Mike, you want to do a trade with me? I don't know. And then I hang up and I'm like, let me call Cody. Like, Cody, Mike totally wants to do this trade.
And I guess I just replied, we'll get him on three-way.
Yeah.
We'll talk all three about this. Star 6-7 my number so you don't see me calling.
By the way, last week's episode, Mike, I don't know if you saw it, but I'm sure Steve did. All of our reactions, you were giving a take about something, and you were saying some borderline double entendre things that I know me and Cody were like in our seats the whole time. Steve, you remembering this? Oh, you guys got to go back. I took a screenshot. We were all cheesing. Mike said something wild, like he was just like, listen, if you're going to make that hole big enough, I'm going through it, and I'm going through it hard.
I remember. Yep, I remember now. I do, because I remember wanting to say something so bad, and I didn't. I held back. Oh man, that clicked as soon as you said that. That's great. Nice block.
All right, now Mike, we haven't got to do this. Talk to me about the Mets, because I see, the chat's blowing up and there's possible free agent signings and are we going to trade and da-da-da-da. But I just want to know, is hashtag a billion grimaces, are we a go for next year or what?
I got to be honest. I'm a little disappointed. I can't believe I'm saying that, but like I expected more than just Juan Soto. And we did. We certainly did do more than just Juan Soto. We brought back Winker, who's going to be a decent part of our team this year, and we replaced, numerous parts of our rotation. We signed the guy who was the closer for the Yankees last year. We're going to convert him into a starter. That's kind of a test case kind of situation. We signed some other borderline pitchers, bullpen, and starters, but we didn't get that big splash that I was expecting. I was expecting at least two big splashes with all Cohen's money, and once we got Soto, there were no more big splashes. We haven't even re-signed Alonso yet, which is nice. We better do that. If we don't do that, we may not even be as good of a team as we were last year without him in the mix. So we still got some stuff to replace. I'm hopeful we can do it, and we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Did we do it? We freed Corey.
Holy crap. No way. Holy crap.
This is the first time Corey has been allowed on air, I think, has it been since Chicago, Corey?
Yeah, 100%, yeah.
Yeah!
You gonna be on good behavior?
Get this.
No, I just dropped in real quick. I'm eating dinner.
Corey, I'm your bun B, correct? I've been yelling free Corey this entire time.
Where's your t-shirts at?
They're they're in the wash.
Okay, all
right. Yes, I did not expect Corey to jump on tonight. Okay.
That's awesome.
Who posted
Thanks,
your bail?
Thanks for letting me come in for a little bit.
You just make sure you're at March Madness.
100%.
All right.
Michigan, Kentucky, second round. We're gonna upset them.
Oh,
yeah. Let's
Cody.
Not go that far. Let's not go that far.
Wait, does Cody even know who Corey is the question?
Apparently, somebody that likes Michigan, since they haven't been great since the Fab Five.
Yeah.
Oh.
100%. Yeah. Yeah. That's me.
I can't say much, but we are in a new era, the Pope era, so I can talk a little trash.
Right.
Why can't Terrace Reed be better?
Yeah, that was horrible. He's so
Come on, man. UConn got a Michigan transfer in this year. I'm disappointed he's not scoring 20 a game.
Yeah, he's a little suspect.
UConn is not looking like UConn.
No, well, we're hurt. We got guys hurt. We'll be all right. It's a long season. We're
Yeah,
a
that's what I've
tournament
said the
team. We're
past
built for the tournament.
5 years with Cal. Never ends well.
Cody, what's up with your Bulls?
The
My
Bulls?
I haven't watched them, to be completely honest with you.
Well, Corey
I'm
and
more of like
Cody.
I'm more of like a memorabilia kind of guy. You know what I mean?
Oh, you're
Bulls need
talking.
a
Yeah,
trade.
yeah. Okay, you're talking. You're a fan back in the day. Corey is currently a fan
Yeah,
from back in the day.
yeah.
Oh.
I'll never leave them. I'm not like that Topher P guy that just switches teams and stuff like that.
I gotta be honest. I've never met a group of people from the same place that have more mutt teams in my entire life than the people on the Clash of Conferences. Everybody is not a fan of their home team. That's the one thing I've learned.
Nope. But I'm rooting for the Eagles in the Super Bowl.
No, I am. I am a fan of my home team, and
Yeah, he
don't
died.
put me in that box.
You only had one.
And it's the only one. It's the only.
I read something today, Corey, about the Bulls being a third team and the being the facilitator in the Jimmy Butler deal and ending up with Bradley Beal. You want Bradley Beal?
No.
No? All right.
No.
Mm-mm.
I need to get rid of Zach LaVine. I need Vooch going. I need all them old guys going.
Okay. You want
We
to
need
start
to
fresh.
I wanted the bull from Duke, honestly.
Oh, who doesn't? Come on, man.
Oh, Flag.
Yeah,
I need
he'll
the
be a
Hornets to
bust.
get that guy.
He'll be a bust from puke.
Yeah, I don't
usually
know,
Duke players
Cody.
are busts,
You
but
might have sucked this one up. That boy's gonna be
yeah,
good.
he
No,
looks
yeah,
different.
he is good. I can't even. I can't even say nothing. He is good.
Corey, what about Lonzo? Is he's still playing, right?
Sparingly, every once in a while. He's just like all of them. They wore them sneakers and they weren't the same scent.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Stop it. Are you serious?
Them ZO2s and
Mm-hmm.
killed their careers, yeah.
Those
I
Starberries.
agree.
Is that why LaMelo's out again? He hurt his ankle again last
Yeah,
night.
see what I'm saying?
Like, come on, man. Like, it's like the
Soft ankle.
1500th ankle injury you had since you got drafted.
Guard him.
I will say LaMelo dropped. He not only dropped the Ninja Turtle collection, but he dropped a Baxter Stockman, a Krang, and a Shredder shoe, and they're all fire. I need them all.
I have a pair of LaMelos, and that is some of the most comfiest shoes I've ever wore. Ever.
What about your
Like,
ankles?
yeah, and I have bad ankles because I've broken.
Because
I've
of the
broken them.
shoes?
No. It was a car wreck.
Oh, man.
That's not funny.
No, that's not.
Oh,
Unless
yeah,
you're with
we can
Bobby
laugh.
Hurley, then it's funny.
Yeah, we can laugh about it. It's
Were
okay.
you wearing the shoes in the car wreck?
As bad as this is
If
gonna
you
sound,
were, that could be the reason.
I don't really remember what kind of shoes I was wearing. Okay, we'll just leave it at that.
Okay.
Okay.
Said you were in the
Okay.
Lowe's.
Better now. You know what I mean? Better now.
Got it.
I think I understand where you're going with that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
So you
I've
were
been,
here for if you wear LaMelos, you will break your ankle or your car
Or both.
or both. Your ankle in your car. It's
Get it.
Corey. I have
Yes,
not
sir.
talked to you in a long time. What are your thoughts, predictions for NBA at least coming up in the next couple of weeks with the trade deadline and everything?
Shit.
I see Jimmy going to Phoenix somehow. That's going to make that happen. We need to dump some old heads and let's start over finally for the 50th time.
It
But
would be a sick team with Flag. I will. Now that's in my mind, that would be a sick team.
I just want somehow the Sixers to get in and play the Knicks in the first round.
Mm-hmm.
And who to win?
Oh, 100% Sixers.
Okay, all right.
100%.
I wasn't sure.
Never in my life will I root for the Knicks.
Does picking a team count as rooting for them?
Yeah, because if I pick them, then I would have to root for them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm putting money on whoever the Knicks play in the playoffs.
That's all about Joe. You know, if Joe can get out there for 7 straight games, they
Oh,
could play with the Knicks.
yeah. But I won't root for Boston. I'm sorry. Can't
That's
do
fine.
that either.
You don't need to. I'll do it for you.
Yeah, you got
I
ever
don't know
since.
about you guys. I just think that it's going to be very funny now, coming around the bend, getting ready to do this for the second time. I think it's going to be very funny
Nice.
seeing how good the Knicks are. And then if they do exactly what I think they're going to do, and every week or every month somebody gets hurt and then they have nobody left, and just watching Topher melt is going to be content on content on content.
Agreed.
And I love Topher, but I can't stand the Knicks, and I just know they're like a candle. They're just going to melt as time
Yeah.
goes on. Tips is going to run them into the ground.
Yep.
It'll be great.
What was the stat? I put a stat out in the chat the other day. The Knicks have, I think, it was 4 of the top 6 in the entire NBA of minutes played. 4 of the top 6 guys were Knicks. And their 5th starter was still even in like the top 25. Like you should on average have 1 guy in the top 25. The Knicks got 4 in the top 6 and all 5 in the top 25.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's asking for trouble.
Yeah. Because I know these guys, they've been choking away some easy ones, but also I know watching them, they're doing games where they're like, yep, we're gonna sit these 3 starters, and then the next game they go, okay, we're gonna sit these 2 guys. Like they are preparing for the playoffs, whereas the Knicks are giving everything they've got, and they're still not even there. So,
Trying to be regular season champions.
that'd be the Bucks. The Bucks are the regular season champions.
Yeah. I'm gonna ride with OKC. I kind of like them young boys.
They're nasty.
Yeah.
SGA.
And they're not even healthy. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Right.
Another Kentucky boy.
Damn it!
That's what we do.
I forgot.
Wait, who?
SGA.
Oh,
He's
Yeah.
nasty. He's nasty.
Yep.
Yeah. You're welcome.
What is the score of that game? I think I put the Sixers Lakers on instead of the Kentucky Tennessee.
We're up. I think it was,
It was
10.
like 10
We're up.
last time I looked.
Yeah. I think we're looking good. We're looking good.
Is Houston for real? I know they won last night. I'm not trying to talk about this because they just won, but are they for real?
NBA Houston?
Yeah.
I think they are.
Really?
I think they're tough. I think that coach is good, of course. If he's not being bad, I should say.
I haven't got to watch Houston.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
think
too happy with them. They took Reed Shepherd down to the G League, and then he drops 50 the first night in the G League.
I think
I
this
thought he'd be a
second in the
problem.
West.
Apparently, he was trying to prove that he could be.
Yeah.
First night down there, he's like, "Yo, don't do this to me. I'm too good for these guys."
Bring me back, please.
Yep.
No, I think Houston is like second in the West right now.
Right. And nobody in the world would have picked that.
No.
Who do they have? I haven't even, besides Reed Shepherd, I don't really know much about Houston.
They picked
what's-
up Fred Van Fleet.
Fred VanVleet
I can't
is
say
playing some point.
Jesus,
Yeah.
Peter Joseph. They picked up Dylan Brooks, who I didn't think was a great pickup, but he had 10 threes against us last night, so there's that. They had a couple
Then
of
they
young,
just got a ton of young guys.
yeah, like
Yeah.
Jalen Smith.
Jalen Green, who's the guy out of Auburn? Jabari Smith,
Yeah.
Amen Thompson, or Amar, which one of the Thompson twins? The one of them's on Detroit, one of them's on Houston. I can't ever remember which is which, but
The big bulls are monsters. I don't know how
yeah,
you name, but he's a monster.
Sanguine,
Yeah.
that guy, yeah, he's like a triple double. He's like a triple double waiting to happen a lot of nights.
Yep. And Steven Adams, I think he's like their backup center or something like that.
I don't even know where that guy came from. I never even heard of him until like a month ago, and I was like, "Who is this guy putting up all these numbers?"
Right.
And did y'all see It just popped up on the TV. That's the only reason. It says the Kings are open to trade Fox.
I read that today too, De'Aaron Fox.
What in the world?
He was causing problems with Mike Brown. It was him and someone else. I forget.
He would very quickly become the number one target on the trade market, even above Butler, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And another Kentucky boy.
What happened though? Didn't Houston draft a kid a couple of years ago and then he like beat up his girlfriend or did something stupid? And I want to say he's been out of the league since, right? But he was like a 20-point scorer. Was it like Jalen Smith or
probably a Louisville player, I would assume.
Damn.
Sounds like it.
That's what they do down there?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. They have no class. No class.
I gotta say, listening to somebody in Kentucky talk about people not having class is just I love it. I love
it. It's so bad. When we go to OVW, you'll see.
Wow. Listen, I'm from Fayetteville, man. I live down south. I know all about that life. I'm ready. I'm ready.
You'll say, God, these people stink. It's horrible. Ugh.
I'm ready. I'm ready, baby.
Oh, man.
Just leave him wide open.
Corey, what did you do in all that time you were locked up since the Chicago episode?
Prayed a lot.
Good answer.
Why is that fun?
I thought that was a good answer.
Look,
I'm just trying to get my life together. You know what I mean?
I don't even think Cody
How's
knows
it going?
what
How's
we're
it going?
Struggle. It's a struggle every day.
I've been there, so I know that, there's not much to do.
Yeah.
Sleep,
Especially
pray, breathe.
It's cold. Can't go outside, so you sit in and sometimes you partake a little bit too much.
How often did Steve put water in your dish is the real question. That's what I need to know.
At least once a week. It's very disappointed in me.
Oh man. So Cody, if you're I guess you probably don't know, but so the football podcast is what got this whole thing started. And then the second podcast was the basketball. And so, it was me, Mike Topher, Tony P, Dave, and Corey jumped on as a guest. Maybe even once before in some variety, but I feel like I talked to Corey before.
Yeah, he had been on before.
Yeah, so Corey jumped on one episode, and this is when everybody was out in Chicago, so that's why it's the Chicago episode. And Tony actually lives in Wisconsin and drove down and met with these guys. So it was like a whole event. It was a whole thing. But long story short, in the episode, this was like when I was just coming off the heels of wrapping up doing stand-up. And so I was trying to be like Mr. Funny Man, doing like rated R jokes and double entendre things. And Corey was all about that life with me. And we were saying some wild stuff that I didn't know what was getting said. But then after it was like, team meeting. Okay, so Corey's suspended for forever. Like, God dang, what? So there's banned episodes, Cody, that you have never seen that are out there in the Clashing Conferences universe. So
I think there needs to be like a members archive where we can go back and watch these.
We did a special airing. We did a special airing when a couple of us got together. We watched it. It was pretty funny to watch back.
I think I'm going to have to partake in that episode. I'm going to have to watch one day.
Oh, yeah.
Not no more. There's a new Corey in town.
No, there's not.
Water at Mark Madness.
Oh, you got a Raiders house. Who the hell are your teams? Who do you root for?
Raiders, Michigan, and the Bulls.
Did you just throw darts at the wall when you were picking as a kid?
You want to know? Michigan was either Fab Five or Desmond Howard. Got me.
Okay.
Raiders was Bo Jackson, of course. Jordan with the Bulls.
Yep.
And I'll root for the Phillies, but
that's a legitimate argument there.
Yeah.
You weren't traumatized by Philly fans the way Mike was?
I think I'm more traumatized by Giants fans than Philly fans.
You can just say you're more traumatized by Chris.
Okay, all right. I don't want to name drop him the whole episode.
And
Do
you
you
know
think-
what? If I get docked a point for the basketball season, I will gladly take it, because when I like tuned out for 4 seconds, and then when I started hearing Daniel Jones, I was like, there's no way on this planet. We are 2 weeks away from the Super Bowl, and we are talking about this unemployed bum right now. No way.
Yes.
What's the
Is that
score?
a big Campbell's soup thing behind
It
it?
is.
That's awesome, isn't it?
That's great.
It's classic.
Stamp out hunger, you know? I talk shit about Louisville, and I stamp out hunger. That's what I do.
Is the flavor classy, or is a
It's I was gonna think of
Oh
something
my
funny,
God.
Kentucky related, but I couldn't. Next time I'll have something.
Hey,
so
who
we'll
is-
run that one back.
who was that big giant? He was like 250 pounds. I think he played quarterback for you way in like the
Jared Lorenzo,
yes,
hefty lefty.
yes,
He is on it.
yes.
He played
Hefty
for the
lefty.
Giants, didn't he?
Yeah, R.I.P. Hefty
I
lefty.
think he did go to the Giants.
Yeah, I know he played for the Giants.
What happened?
Are we doing a clashing conferences bracket for March Madness?
Oh,
Absolutely.
please, of course.
$100 a person?
Yep.
Well, let's not get carried away.
We'll probably keep that. We'll probably keep that one free, but there will be a paid bracket for those that want to participate.
Yeah. Whew,
there
thank
you
God.
Well, I'm gonna watch what I say on camera, Corey. But we should talk, because you might be doing a free mat movement in about a month and a half. So,
All right. Hey, you had my back. I got yours.
hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
If we got to run away for a little bit, we might just have to.
Y'all come on down to Kentucky.
Dude,
I mean, don't come down to Kentucky.
I'm coming. Pause. I'm coming down. That's happening.
Matt's playing golf.
Yeah.
I'm hitting it right through somebody's friggin' living room window. I can guarantee you that.
That would be me.
Yeah.
Like a Happy Gilmore. But you can't hit that woman in that second story window.
Oh, man.
Mister.
So wait a minute. Does this mean now that we're gonna get to have Corey on the basketball pod as a guest?
Yeah, I'm just gonna pop in. Don't tell the boss that, but I'm just gonna pop in every.
Isn't the boss here?
Well, I blocked him from my screen, so I don't really see him. I'm acting like here.
How does it feel?
Since your team's the Raiders, how do you feel about Carroll?
I sent this. I honestly thought he was dead, but I'll take it. He's a name.
Oh my God.
Came back from the dead.
That's what I'm saying. He can bring us back from the dead.
How does it feel having Brady as an owner, though?
He wins us the Super Bowl. I'll like him again.
Okay. Again.
Oh,
Because he's from
Cody.
Michigan?
Yeah.
So you were on
God.
you were on him before he popped?
Yes. And of course, I want the Raiders to draft everybody from Michigan, but we didn't. And he went on to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Then the Tuck rule. So I hated it ever since.
Oh, damn, Corey. You got double screwed in that one.
100%.
Ooh. Ooh.
Still hurts.
I-
Don't
Thank
make me
you.
cry.
Corey. Are you getting a wave going? What's happening?
He's on a roller coaster over here a little bit right
What is
now.
the score?
68
They're up
to 71.
Ooh, I gotta turn it on.
And we got our 7-footer dribbling the ball down the court. I don't understand that one.
Where's my remote?
Calls the foul.
We're gonna
Dude is soft as Charmin.
Steve, I know you're watching, so when this is over, remind me to say something too, because I feel like if I say it on camera, you're just gonna Tony P it out, and justifiably. So I'm gonna behave. What are we working on a time limit here, boys? 24 minutes. Okay. I'm enjoying this banter because Mike, I don't know about you, but I feel like we can like take our shoes off and like host laid back style. This is
Oh, I'm a
digging
professional from working at home. You're lucky I got pants on. I'm like over here doing Zooms with like collared shirt and my sweatpants. Like I got it all. I got it all down.
Do you ever like stand up though and forget, or do you have the camera?
No, yeah, I keep the camera up on top.
Stand up and forgot you didn't have pants on. You walk away. They're like, you know what? Go ahead and just log off for the
I
last
didn't get
time.
a shower until like 4 o'clock today.
Dang, must be
Nice.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just, but if you're not wearing pants, like, so you just walk around boxers all day? Is that the move? Or
Yeah, a lot of days. Yep.
you're not cold?
It's North Carolina. Doesn't get too cold. I mean, we did just get our first snowfall. I mean, I've been here 5 years. I hardly seen a dusting of snow. And last week we got like 7 inches. This place was shut down, man. We don't have snow plows. People don't have salt. People don't have shovels to like shovel their walkway. This place was just shut down for like 4 days until it got warm enough for everything to melt.
So you're saying
Wow.
if I came down there with a plow, I could have became mayor of your town?
I was watching the news. Some guy from New York was on the news talking about, yeah, I drove down here with my regular pickup truck with a plow on it, and I'm making shitload of money.
Wow.
I was like, you're a smart dude.
Yeah.
God dang, American hero.
See a need, I got a way to solve it. I'm gonna go make some money.
There you
People that want to get out are like, they'll pay for that, man. They had nobody else to call.
I think y'all got the tail end of our storm after it went through Kentucky, I'm pretty sure.
It seemed like a whole bunch of places across the whole U.S. Florida got snow.
Yeah,
I mean,
that was crazy looking.
Hmm.
Never
it
seen
was
that.
crazy. There was snow everywhere where it wasn't supposed to be this week.
Yeah.
So if you can wear boxers all day in North Carolina, you can wear, what, a thong Speedo if you live in Kentucky? Or what's the deal down there?
Well, it differs day to day. Most days we do like the thongs. That's more of like a Monday through Wednesday. Wednesday through Saturday, G-string. Now Sunday we do like to dress up for church. Slacks, usually with nothing under
Jorts.
slacks. Or jorts, yeah. Jorts or slacks.
Hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
it's depending on your style, I guess, you know.
Yeah.
Women wear slacks, men wear jorts.
Classy.
And it is 2025, so it could reverse on some days. We don't know, we don't ask, and we don't judge.
Now, if they're on a guy, they're jorts, but if they're on a lady, they're Daisy Dukes, right?
Well, you'd be surprised in Kentucky. There's, you know.
The guys wear the Daisy Dukes as well sometimes.
Yeah. I've tried my fair share of Daisy Dukes and slide over my car hood. It doesn't work. I stopped halfway through. You know what I mean?
Is that what you were doing when you crashed the car? You were trying to...
Yeah, I didn't want to say nothing. That's what it was. I said, gosh dang it, this is going to be embarrassing.
Cody, I just because of tonight's opportunity, I feel like I should just bring it up. But I have a notebook kind of dedicated to the pod that especially for hosting. So if I need Steve sends me any notes or anything, I want to make sure I have it written down and it's legible so I can read it and whatnot. And I was flipping through the other day and there was a blank page with just one line written in the middle and it said "Sweating like Cody at a spelling contest."
I can't even get mad at that. Can't even, again, in Kentucky, we're not the best spellers.
Dude, that's why I love having you on the pod, man, because you have a great sense of humor, and that's exactly what we... Like, again, I feel like everybody in sports needs a better sense of humor, because when I watch people smash their TVs and stuff, I'm like, dude, you just made me laugh, but what the hell are you doing? Like, what was your...
Yeah. Now you're out a whole TV, wow.
Now you're mad and bored. Like, that's a bad combo.
Again, the point guard just passed it off to our 7-footer, and he is dribbling it up the court. I have no idea what Pope is trying to do right here.
Confuse people. So what's the direction, Cody? You got the inside scoop here from the members rotation. So what is the deal with that rotation moving forward? What are you hoping to see? It sounded like everybody was way too butthurt to answer any text messages after this weekend, right? So,
I want it to keep going of some sort. I feel like with the Super Bowl, I feel like we'll at least have that, and then March Madness. I feel that's going to be crazy. That I think that in itself will be nuts.
Mm-hmm. But got a little bit to talk about in that one, Cody.
Yeah. Oh, I will spill the beans on that one. You know what I mean? That will be my forte there. And, maybe one day we have a full-time college everything podcast. Sorry, they shot and I got distracted. But a full-time college podcast, that would be cool. If it just so happens we could have a full-time like Kentucky podcast or something, just throwing it out there.
I was just gonna say, the bigger and bigger this thing can get, you can go from having college podcasts to having different conference podcasts to having specific team podcasts.
It could happen.
It could happen.
And if you do that, there is a 99% chance that Mike or I will be hosting it. So there's that. Keep that in mind.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
Hopefully we get big enough that we can't host them all, Matt.
That'd be a good problem to have, Michael.
That would be awesome.
I'm excited for Dave. I don't know what's going to come out of his mouth. Corey, I'm amazed. You got banned last year. I don't know how Dave wasn't sitting in the cell next to you. So what are your thoughts for that moving forward?
For who?
For Dave.
What about Dave the host, Dave?
Yeah, Dave said some wild crap last year.
I don't remember Dave doing wild crap.
Oh, shoot. Corey. Oh, my. He picked
Corey's
up where
not
you
with
left
us
off,
anymore. Corey's not with us anymore, I don't believe.
Oh.
He gone.
That's our ball.
Shame. Well, Mike, as one of the only other persons under this umbrella with our resumes, how are you feeling coming into this? I think Dave's ready, but I've seen him since August, so I don't know.
I honestly, just for the first time a day or two, started following the NBA, at least close enough to bet it. I generally most years wait until football is over before I really take a deep dive into basketball. I shouldn't say I don't follow at all, but I mean, I'm not watching games and paying too close of attention until football season's over. So I just started picking it up this week. I know the Hornets suck. I know that we're, hoping to be in one of those bottom couple draft picks with the evened out odds on the lottery system and hopefully get this Cooper Flag kit that we've been talking about for the past couple of weeks here. That's what everybody's hoping for in the bottom. That's what Corey was just talking about. He's hoping for. That's what we're all hoping for.
Hear me out before we go, Mike, because I'll try to keep us within the time constraints of what we would have normally been doing anyways, and Steve can get some sleep. But this is a theory I've had for a while. The Warriors blew it. The Celtics kind of did it. But I think that if a team really wanted to restart their franchise, one team could do it this year, and it would be with Cooper Flag. But this is my other theory. Say it's let's say your team, right? Let's just say the Hornets get the first pick, right? But you have a couple of supplemental players on your team, LaMelo or Bridges or whoever. What if, all right, we got the number one pick. You said, screw this and traded away a couple of those pieces and got yourself up there in the lottery again so that you had Flag and then a number 4 pick. And you let these guys come and gel together on rookie salaries, which means that you still have the flexibility to go out and get guys. You know what I mean?
They've already started the breakdown. We made 2 trades last year that brought us back first-round picks.
Yep.
And they're already just today I started reading that we're talking about maybe trying to trade Bridges to recoup another first-round pick going forward. So I think you're thinking the same thing that maybe our management's thinking.
Yeah. Yep.
Did we talk about? Did we say any? And maybe we did. And I was paying attention to Kentucky. But did we say anything about the Super Bowl? Who y'all have?
We didn't. But Eagles.
Eagles. Yeah, I'm going Eagles. The cheating Chiefs need to lose.
Again, I'll say I think the Chiefs will win, but for content sake and for the brand, dude, go Eagles, And
this is going to be a long 1 minute and 23 seconds for me.
Unlike the pod we just did where everyone else picked Kansas City, we are all going to ride with Greg.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Again, Barstool got big for 2 reasons. 1, because they had the hustle and the fan base, but 2, because all the teams won championships. Like, that really helps. So, yeah, I would love to see more teams under this umbrella win. You know what I mean? Just for content's sake. So,
Especially this one.
go
That would
Kentucky.
be amazing.
Dude, okay, again, if Kentucky won, yes, oh my God, we would be eating that like freaking candy. It would be hilarious. I can only imagine what you would be doing.
I'd probably get another Kentucky tattoo down my arm. National champs 2025.
Permanent booty shorts. Just get that on.
Oh, you're not gonna like that, Cody.
No? Is it time to go?
What in the world?
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this was, I don't know what you would call it. Mike, what do you want to call this? Like the laid back Free Corey episode?
Hodgepodge, some kind of mixed up
I don't know. That was
football,
that was a half and
basketball.
half
We
call.
did everything but hockey.
Yep.
We didn't get a whole lot of wrestling in. We talked in the pregame about doing some wrestling. I feel like we let wrestling down.
I know, but I'll be playing with these guys after.
It'd be cool to have a wrestling pod in the future too.
Cody,
Just throwing that out
we're
there.
gonna come back to that, my friend. Don't worry, your boy's been planting seeds, so we're gonna talk. We
That
are
would be
going
dope.
to talk. But with that said, concludes the Free Corey Potpourri episode of the Clashing Conferences. Josh Allen is still not a winner, and yeah, tune in next. Actually, oh wait, Mike, you want to plug tomorrow?
Oh, tune in. I think probably Friday. I'm gonna guess. Steve, give me a thumbs up. The Friday, the first NBA episode is gonna drop. I am getting a thumbs up. We record that tomorrow night on Wednesday. It'll drop 2 days later. Please check it out. Please check out theclashingconferences.com. Join Patreon. You can get on the members group. You can be on here talking shit to Cody right now about how Tennessee's getting their butt whooped. You got it, Cody. Stop
I
whining.
like that.
You're up
I like
5
that.
with a minute.
Oh,
Good.
We're good.
Cody, do you have an NBA team?
Me?
Yeah.
I like Memphis. I do like Memphis.
Okay.
But I usually follow any Kentucky player in the NBA.
Okay.
Like,
Except for Cat. Don't follow
yeah.
Cat no more. No Knicks.
No Knicks? Okay, no Knicks.
Boo
But-
Knicks.
Boo Knicks. Get the rebound. How is that not a...
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. I had fun, so, hey, we should do this more often. Thanks, Content Manager.
I would be down.
See you, boys.
See ya.
I'm literally going to give you the play-by-play on how you would participate in this podcast in less than 15 seconds. Here we go. You download an app. Our content producer, content manager sends you a link. You hit the link. You record, and usually within 30 seconds, unless you have COVID internet, you're done. That's it. You do nothing else. Steve does all the work. He stays up late at night. He does the editing. App, click it, hang up. The end. So,
That's
again,
it.
I understand people don't want to take on any more work than they need to. You're not. So just keep
There
that
is
in
no
mind.
work. This is fun time.
Yes.
Sometimes a little bit of extra
Fun
work,
time.
maybe if you want to be the host. But if
Big
you just
facts.
want to be a team rep, come in here and talk about your team as easily as you talk about it with any one of your friends or rivals.